this what's going on with that transmission fluid leak. You find out that leak coming from the PTO. When I get back to the shop, I'll show you exactly where on the PTO it's coming from. It's a weekend. I don't know any hydraulic shop that's open for me to get somebody put an O-ring in there. So what I end up doing yesterday evening was take the PTO off the truck. Also, the hose leaking, the supply hose and the return hose. They had both of them zip tied to each other, but it wasn't tight. So end up rubbing a hole in both of them. So that's another place where we're leaking. That's why we're losing the transmission fluid. So bottom line, it come down to, which originally that's what I was planning to do, is take the PTO off, put a plate on there to block it off right there where the PTO was bolted to the transmission. But that's what I end up having to do. So I took it off. The new plate that I get, that's when I had stopped down in South Carolina and pick up a plate for the transmission. It's a right plate. I happened to get the gasket and some bolts from the same place, but the bolts weren't the right size. The thread on the bolts are different. So I end up doing this morning, which when I found that out yesterday evening, but yesterday evening when I got through taking the PTO off, decided to go get it fixed. The hydraulic shop was closed, so I couldn't even get the hose. So I decided to just block it off. At that time, even the place to get the bolts were closed, because the bolts weren't the right thread for the plate to block it off. So I end up having to wait till this morning. So that's why I just pick up the bolts. Right now I'm at the supply place. This Tidewater Fleet Supply. I'm here picking up the synthetic transmission fluid. I didn't know that synthetic transmission fluid was that expensive, man. I ended up paying $137 for 5 gallons. Straight 50 like synthetic fluid. Some places it's more than that. It's $180, but I get it from here for $132. So if you're in the Norfolk, Virginia area, you need synthetic fluid. That's one place you could get it for about $132. Wherever you at, just shop around. Hopefully you could find it at that price. Cause you find out a lot of places it costs a lot more than that. It come in a 5-gallon jug. The shop I'm at, they have a pump for the 5-gallon jug. So I just use a pump to pump it in the transmission. So I'm on my way back to the shop now. Hopefully I could put the plate on, get this fluid in there, and get the truck out of there today. I gotta leave out tomorrow because I have a load I gotta pick up first thing Monday morning. I gotta run that load straight through and deliver it Monday night. So I have to go close to that pickup, post up until Monday morning. I go over there and pick up the load. I'm not trying to use too much of my time Monday morning before I go pick up the load, just in case it take a long time to load me or unload me. When I get to the delivery, I still have some time to leave from there, go find somewhere to park and whatever. But bottom line, I want to be able to run that load straight through on Monday. I don't want no hold up where I end up having to deliver that load Tuesday.